So I'm going to take the unit 6. So in the unit 6, the unit 6, we are going to study about carbonyl, carbonyl compounds. The unit 6, so we are going to study about carbonyl compounds, the title of the unit. So in this unit, first, so until we studied only carbon oxygen bond. The previous classes, we studied only carbon oxygen single bond. So in this class, we are going to study about carbon carbon double bond. So carbon carbon double bond. The carbon oxygen double bond. This is the carbon, this is the oxygen, carbon oxygen double bond. In general, I will write like this also. Carbon oxygen double bond. The carbon oxygen double bond is called carbonyl compound. It's called carbonyl compound. So carbonyl compound. So the functional group called carbonyl compound. Functional group called carbonyl compound. Functional group called carbonyl group. So carbonyl group. If the carbon oxygen double bond is called functional group called carbonyl group. If this carbon attached to hydrogen, CO double bond is attached to hydrogen, then it is called aldehyde. So this is aldehyde. And if this attached to R, where R is alkyl group, that is ketone. The nomenclature is, so COR is ketone. Okay. If this attached to the OH group, this OH group is carboxylic. So this is carboxylic acid. If it is CO group is attached to amine, if it is attached to amine, means NH2, then it's called amide. Okay, then it's amide. So CO functional group called carbonyl group. If CO is attached to H, then it is aldehyde. If it is attached to alkyl group, that is ketone. If CO is attached to OH, then carboxylic acid. If CO is attached to NH2, then it is amide. Structure of ketone. Structure of structure of aldehyde, structure of aldehyde and ketone, structure of aldehyde and ketone. So you know that this is actually aldehyde, this is ketone, this is aldehyde and this is keto group. So this is carbon, this is a carbon, this is in below the plane. If this is the below the plane, this hydrogen, aldehyde hydrogen, above the plane. So one empty p orbital, and this is oxygen, and this is oxygen p orbital, oxygen p orbital. The fourth valence, see this one, this two, this three. The fourth valence is empty. The fourth valence electron of carbon. The fourth valence electron of carbon remains in its p orbital. Remains in its p orbital and forms a pi bond. Forms a pi bond. This forms pi bond. So this forms and this forms pi bond. This is equal to like this. This is actually structure of aldehyde and ketone. See, this is the p orbital. So this will, so the fourth valence electron in carbon so remains in its p orbital. The fourth electron remains, okay, and forms a pi bond with oxygen, and forms this pi bond. This actually pi bond. This is sigma bond, and forms a, see, this is one sigma bond, and this pi bond, and this is sigma bond. So what is the hybridization here? This is sp2 hybridized. This is one pi bond here. So here you have to write one pi bond here. Sideways overlap padre one pi bond and one sigma bond. Next, this sp2 hybridized. Carbon is sp2 hybridized. Next, four. See, if you write the electron configuration of oxygen here, you will find two lone pair here. Oxygen has two lone pair of electron. Oxygen has two lone pair of electron. So if it is a triangle, the bond angle is 120 degree. This 120 degree. So there is 120 degree. The fifth point, the bond angle They lies in the plane. They lies in the plane. They lies in the, see this plane earlier. So they lies in the plane and 120-degree bond angle and 120-degree bond angle is in the structure kind of. If you want to explain the structure of aldehyde and ketone or carbonyl compounds, you have to write the structure: carbon and oxygen, one pi bond and sigma bond, and the carbon as sp2 hybridized, and bond angle is 120-degree. So three bonds type with 3 sigma under, so 120-degree bond angle. So this is actually the structure of aldehyde and ketone. This is the structure of aldehyde and ketone. The next, so physical properties. So physical properties. So physical is this definitely polar in nature. So polar is definitely some polarity irutte. So this oxygen is highly electronegative, so that's why it is always pull electron towards itself. Pull towards itself. But carbon electron push madta. So otherwise it gains negative charge and it gains partially positive charge. This is a partial negative charge and this is partial negative charge. Okay. Partial positive, partial negative. As a result, it possesses dipole moment. This is dipole moment. Yes, dipole moment due to charge separation or partial charge separation. It possesses dipole moment. So this is the dipole moment. The next. So what is the, how to prepare this aldehyde or ketones, aldehyde and ketone? How do we prepare in the aldehyde and ketone? So preparation of aldehyde, preparation of aldehyde and ketone. Preparation of aldehyde and ketone. So you can have to prepare. There are so many methods are there. Oxidation of, the first method, oxidation of primary alcohol. Oxidation of primary alcohol. In the oxidation of primary alcohol, so there is RCS2OH. So this is a primary alcohol. You know that primary alcohol? CS2OH is primary alcohol. Then double R is secondary alcohol. Next, complete alcohol substitute agidre tertiary alcohol. So this is primary. Okay. So this is primary. The primary alcohol, chromium trioxide in presence of pyridine. So in the presence of pyridine, it gives only aldehyde or copper heat. Copper aki athwa chromium trioxide pyridine or copper and heat. So then it gives particularly aldehyde. Oxidation. It is called oxidation. So it is one hydrogen remove agide. It is called oxidation. Okay. This So there is oxidation. So this carbon and nitrogen remove agide. So that is called oxidation. So it forms aldehyde. The oxidation of primary alcohol, chromium trioxide in pyridine or offering it gives aldehyde. This is the one method of preparation. The second method, reduction of acid chlorides. Reduction of acid chloride. So acid chloride andre, this is the acid chloride actually. Acyl chloride antanu karithivi. So this is acid chloride. Barium sulfate is also called Rosebud reduction. Very famous. So very famous reduction. Hydrogen in palladium in presence of barium sulfate. In presence of barium sulfate, this is also called Rosebud reduction. It gives aldehyde. This also only selectively it gives aldehyde. These two reagents. So acyl chloride to aldehyde is also called Rosebud. Reduction. Rosebud reduction. So this is the oxidation method. The next two methods involves so one oxidation and this is reduction. And then third, Friedel-Crafts acylation. Is a ketone preparation. Friedel-Crafts acylation. So benzene. That's very famous reaction. For this work, he got a Nobel Prize. So this is all benzene presence of acyl chloride, benzene. So this is acyl chloride, The reagent aluminum Lewis base. In the presence of Lewis base, it gives ketone. Acetophenone. The name aceto, this is phenone. Acetophenone. It gives acetophenone. Okay. So this is the third reaction. And the fourth reaction, is in the fourth preparation. That is called Gattermann fourth preparation. Gattermann-Koch reaction. The reactant condition is called Gattermann-Koch. Gattermann-Koch reaction. So the Gattermann-Koch reaction, so this is actually benzene. So the benzene becomes the presence of carbon monoxide and HCl acid. So benzene, so this is the benzene and carbon monoxide, so acid, hydrochloric acid, and in the presence of Lewis base, it gives aldehyde. Particularly, there is also very famous reaction. So this gives benzaldehyde. benzaldehyde. Benzene and aldehyde, benzaldehyde. See the one lecture also benzaldehyde. So these are the four preparations. One is oxidation, another one reduction, next Friedel-Crafts acylation, and then Gattermann-Butz reaction. In all these four types of reaction, we synthesize the aldehyde and ketone. These are the preparations of carbonyl compound of aldehyde and ketone. In the next reactions. The next reactions. In the reactions, so the contrary. In the reaction, contrary to electrophilic, contrary to electrophilic addition. Electrophilic addition reaction in alkene. So this is called alkene. So this undergoes electrophilic addition reaction. In reaction in alkene, the aldehyde and ketone undergoes aldehyde and ketone undergo nucleophilic addition reaction. Nucleophilic addition reaction. Undergo nucleophilic addition reaction. So contrary to electrophilic addition reaction in alkene, it undergoes double bond, carbon double bond in alkene undergoes electrophilic addition, but in aldehyde and ketones undergo nucleophilic addition reaction. So nucleophilic addition reaction is this carbon. Ketone is Dennis nucleophile. So this addition. ಈ shared pair of double bond ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. There is this bond, this type of bond. This electron shift here and this R. In presence of H plus then ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ ಇದನ್ನ and it becomes alcohol. The carbonyl to alcohol. So this is addition reaction. For example, aldehyde and ketone undergo nucleophilic addition reaction, but not in case of alkene. Okay, not in the case of alkene. This is the next. So what happens here? After addition, sp2 becomes what? sp2 becomes this sp2 to sp3. sp2 to sp3. sp2 carbon is next become sp3 and 109 degree 120 degree to 109 degree. This is tetrahedral inside. This tetrahedral. This is trigonal. Okay. After addition, this many changes has happened. So sp2 to sp3, 120 to 109, and trigonal to tetrahedral, trigonal to tetrahedral. Okay, the carbon oxygen double bond, so it's always on bronze steel or Lewis on Lewis interacts with carbonyl compounds. Lewis bronzite and Lewis acid base. Lewis acid base interacts with carbonyl compounds. Carbonyl reacts with carbonyl compound. So it's like first bronze steel acid. See, lone pair is there. It always rich in electron, oxygen. It takes this proton. Even in Lewis acid, Lewis base, aluminum trifluoride, it has empty p orbital. We know this if you write aluminum, it has empty p orbital like this. Fluorine. It takes this like that. We form this R2 plus, aluminum C3 minus, and this is R. 2 rich electron minus. See, the Lewis and bronzite this interacts with this carbonyl compounds. So carbonyl compounds is all bronzite with the Lewis acid base interact. In the reaction, so you see that in the addition reaction of undergoes addition reactions. In the addition reaction, see for example, this is the carbonyl compound. The carbonyl compound and the so it easily. If you say this is nuclear fire, it will attack this here and this forms O minus algorithm. Take this Y and this is E and become R. So these are the addition reactions. General reaction. General addition reaction. General addition reaction. So oxidation, oxidation reaction, addition reaction, I thought next to oxidation reaction, undergo oxidation reaction. So what happens? RDI undergo oxidation reaction to give acid RDI to acid, and even it undergoes reduction reaction. Reduction reaction. See, this is, for example, ketone. But it is ketone. For example, I will take aluminum tetrahydrate. It's a reducing agent. It adds hydrogen to this carbon. This adds this hydrogen to the carbon, and this forms alcohol. After it comes back here in negative charge, takes proton, and this is the alcohol. See, it undergo reduction reaction. Carbonyl compounds undergo reduction, it undergo addition. Now addition and reduction. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Acetal formation, very good. So acetones, the addition reaction, acetone formation. Acetal ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, so if it is in the form carbon is attached to OR, this is called acetone. Acetone functional group. This acetal is alcohol group. OR ಅಂದ್ರೆ alcohol. Alcoholic. Two alcohol is substituted to carbon. The same carbon, that is functional group. Acetal functional group.
ಸರ್ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಸೈಡ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಿ ಸರ್, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಸೈಡ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಬರ್ದಿರೋದು.
ಇದಾ?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
See, acetone means the acetone. This is the OR, and this is OR, and this is R, and this is R. This type of functional group is called acetone. So OR andre is alcoholic group. Alcoholic group. OR, that is OR. Carbon attached to OR group, then it is called acetal functional group. Acetal functional group. So how do you prepare this functional group? So for preparation, of acetal, so first take aldehyde or ketone. First add alcohol. The first step, it attaches this carbon and forms this. So this is the mechanism, the negative, and this is O plus, and this is H. So this H, O, R. Take this any function of alkyl group. Next step, SH and minus H. ಇದು ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದೇ ಈ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. OH and this is R and this is OR. This is Ame acetal of only OR and OH ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, this is Ame acetal. This is not complete acetal. So one more molecule, add one more molecule. ಆಯ್ತಾ? one more molecule ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೇಟಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So this forms this elimination. ಇದು addition ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This H plus and this is O R. I mean this is OR and R and this is R is eliminated. Minus OH. ಈ minus OH ಇದು ಒಂದು H ತಗೊಂಡು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, water minus OH. We take this proton here and this becomes positive charge. It neutralizes positive charge, and now see finally this OR and this is OR and this is R. This is acetal formation. Acetal formation. See, first take aldehyde or ketone. Here I took ketone here. First alcohol addition here. It opens and forms negative charge here. This takes this proton and one minus H this OH.
Sir, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಸೈಡ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
Again this side.
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆನಾ?
ಹಾ ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
Now it is okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
See, first ketone, add alcohol to this ketone, and in this goes up this double bond, and it becomes negative charge here, and this H, one H eliminate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು into EH, ಈ oxygen EH ನ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. Take this proton, this OH, and this eliminate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ next year OR, left with OR, remaining R is R. In the next step, I have added alcohol again. It attack here, and this eliminate as O minus H, and this attack. After attacking oxygen to carbon here become plus. So plus H O plus R, the remaining are same. The next the elimination of O minus this OH minus here. This OH minus this takes proton and becomes this to remaining acetal formation. This is actually the formation of acetal. This is the formation of acetal step. So this is actually the acetal formation mechanism. This, the third reaction, ketone or aldehyde reacts with amine, functional. It gives amide. See, it gives amide functional group ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದ್ದು H2 ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. It becomes water, H2O, remaining N ಮತ್ತೆ C double bond. Instead of oxygen, N, remaining H. This forms amide functional. Say here, aldehyde, react with what? Amine to form amine to give amide. See, aldehyde is annealing means amine function ಅದು H2 ಮತ್ತೆ O ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ವಾಟರ್ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Remaining carbon and nitrogen double bond is called amide functional group. Carbon nitrogen double bond is there means is amide functional group. Amide functional. So next, fourth one, it reacts with hydroxylamine, hydrochloride. It also reacts with hydroxylamine, hydrochloride. Other than we take some support this one. Hexanone, NH2OH. Again, it eliminates this H2 and O. So this forms this remaining OH. This is called oxime. So oxime is also called, the functional group is oxime. Carbon NOH is called oxime. The formation of oxime. Ketone react with hydroxylamine. So this is hydroxylamine, hydroxylamine to give what? Oxime. To give this oxime. ಈ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ನ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. Ketone reacts with hydrogen with elimination of what? With elimination of what? H2O. With elimination of H2O gives oxide. Gives oxide. So this actually completes the unit 6. So most is enough. In the summary first, what is carbonyl compound and carbonyl? So summary. So we discussed what is carbonyl compounds. Carbonyl compounds and next structure. Know the structure of carbonyl compound. Structure of carbon compound and next the property. So dipole moment and preparations we discussed 4 methods. It gives many methods. The important methods I already discussed. Preparation of CO means carbonyl group or compound. The compound carbonyl compound. Next fifth one, reactions of carbonyl compounds. Reactions of carbonyl compounds. Other types we studied addition. Next oxidation, addition, oxidation and substitution. So NH2CO oxidation. So these are the summary of this today class. So this is actually summary of the today class. Study this all in detail in SLM. We already uploaded in app. In KSOU portal app ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಇಂದ 6th ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಎನಿ ಡೌಟ್ ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾರು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ದಟ್ ಡೌಟ್. ಸೊ ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಡೇಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ನಾವು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ ಮತ್ತೆ KSOU ಆ್ಯಪ್ KSOU ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರಿ ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ. KSOU ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸಮ್ದು ಯಾವ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅವಾಗ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ನ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಎನಫ್ ಫಾರ್ 6th ಯೂನಿಟ್. ಸೊ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಅಪ್ this class today. Okay, so any doubt is there means you can ask and clear now. Today class, if you have any doubt, otherwise we'll discuss in next class. Okay, no problem. Okay, next I will take 7th unit for you. 7th unit. After 7th unit also my topic is over for your 3rd semester. 6 and 7 I will take. Okay, so next class I will intimate in the group and join on that time and date. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.